fight. Alright guys, I finally have my 6-on-6 battle for y'all. And thanks to Marcus for my brand new intro there, I hope you like it. So, I'm gonna start with my Ferrothorn like usual, and he's gonna bring a Gallade, which I don't really know, but from his form I assume is a fighting type and a grass type. So I'm at a little disadvantage here, but I'm gonna set up the rocks as usual. Plus with my pointy helmet, he's gonna take some damage. And then I'm gonna switch out, because I don't want to stay here. I'm gonna switch out predicting a fighting move, and this will do nothing to my Chandelure. I'm gonna one-hit KO him with a overheat, which is pretty nice. As you'll see in this game, it was a bit of a mind game here, as we both predicted our moves on a few occasions. He's gonna bring an Arceus here, which is actually a event Pokemon, and it's funny because this is the Pokemon that has the best overall stats in the entire game in all 5 gens, so it's a pretty rare, folks. I'm gonna go with a Shadow Force, which doesn't do much to this Ferrothorn, as he'll get more damage thanks to my ability and my Rocky Helmet. I'm just gonna go and explode here because I really don't want this guy around for long. As I said, he's pretty powerful, so I'm trying to take him out quickly. And this explosion will do a bit of damage, but it won't be enough. So I'm gonna bring in my Zebstrika here, and he's gonna switch back into a Torterra. I'm gonna predict an Earthquake and switch into my Hydreigon. Since Hydreigon has a cool ability called Levitate, which nullifies him against all ground type moves. So he's gonna do his own predictum of his own, and he's gonna switch to Electivire while I Flame, which is gonna, I think it's gonna be a 2-hit KO against this guy. He does have a fighting move though, but it's not gonna be enough to KO me. It would be a 2-hit KO, so I'm gonna be able to take this guy out. And I'm in a pretty good position right now. Gonna send out his Blastoise, and this is a funny thing. I know I couldn't take an Ice Beam, so I switched into Samurott, the safe choice, but I was fearing the Frozen Hacks. Very free. It's like I have a sixth sense, and I can tell when that will happen, and exactly that happened here. I get the Frozen Hacks, which really sucks, since now my only hope is to switch in when an opponent does a fire move to unfreeze him. So he's gonna bring his Tordora up, and I'm gonna have no choice but to switch back. I'm gonna bring my Reshiram and set up a Sunny Day, since I know this guy can't really do much around me. He could have went for an Earthquake, but he would have ended up dying the next turn anyway. So I'm gonna set up my Sunny Day, and now my Reshiram is pretty much invincible. He's gonna go for Hydro Pump, but most people don't realize that he's also part Dragon, so water doesn't do much damage against a Reshiram. His only weakness is Rock, Earth, and Dragon. So I have a Solar Beam here, and since the sun is up, I don't need to recharge, so it's an easy kill. He's gonna bring his Arceus up, and he's gonna go for that move, which I have no clue what it is, but apparently it's super effective, so I'm guessing it must be Dragon type. And I'm gonna finish him up with a Flamethrower, and I'm in a pretty good position. It's gonna send an Infernape here, and I'm gonna predict a fire move because if the sun is up. So I'm gonna bring my Samurott, hoping to get him on freeze, but he goes for an Earthquake, which will not do much. And now I take a pretty risky move. I predict he's gonna go for a fighting move now. So I'm gonna bring in my Chandelure, but if he would have gone for another Earthquake, my Chandelure would have died right away. So that was a pretty risky move, but it'll pay out on my part, because he does indeed go for the fighting move, and the Shadow Ball with the Ghost Gem will easily take him out in one hit. So that will leave him with only one poke left, and that will be his Torterra. He sends in his Torterra, and I should have played it maybe safe here and switch to my Hydreigon because I knew he was gonna go for an Earthquake, but if my overheat wouldn't have missed, the match would have been over right there. So it's not that big of a deal. And I still have a few pokes left to take him out though, but you never know, I should have probably played it safe right there. So there you go, I have a Flamethrower up, I think it's gonna take 2, but that's alright, because he does, for a Crunch, he probably thought I was a Ghost, but Crunch isn't very effective, and I'm gonna finish it up with a Flamethrower. So again guys, I hope you enjoyed this, I really had lots of fun with this battle, and hopefully I can get another one for you up soon. Alright, peace.